What is up? YouTube's already yelling at me. Current resolution is 38 by 40 by 2160, which is not supported. This is bullshit. Give me 1 minute. Won't let me change it because I'm live streaming. Well, let's see. Can I hear my voice? Seems to be doing fine. Screw you, YouTube. We're just gonna keep going. See what happens. Anyway. What? What do you mean I can't have 2 games going? I'm not really invested in the Archer, so I guess, whatever. Alright, what do I want to do? Normal? Casual? Casual's more my speed. Yeah. Let's do it. Conviction. Eat, run to learn. I don't know.
On a guess, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the sovereign of Vermont! Long live the sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward.
I don't know. What do I want to be?
Are you the one, then? Ah, it must be you. You've got an arrogant look about you. Aha! I thought I recognized you.
You're watching and you have a preference. Don't hesitate to shout at me. Is there a old guy? That's pretty close. Let's just find a good face. We can fix the hair. Wow. This really gets in depth, don't it? This is my dad's hairstyle. There's never no in between. No in between this and this and this. He's a hairy bastard. Where's the difference? All right. And do this for hours. That's good enough. All right. What do I want to be? A fighter? A mage? Or a thief? I don't know. I'm thinking fighter's usually the easiest, right? You don't have to put much thought into it. Just hack and slash. Sure, mages is what everyone goes for. Let's just try a fighter. Like the game said, we can always change. Ooh. What's my nickname? Or no, moniker is moniker last name? Or nickname? I don't know. Good enough?
I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn.
No pawn.
Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Got anything to spare?
Got any arms for a man down on his luck?
Hmm.
Wait for the new equipment to come in. If you are in need of aid, pray say the word.
You're free. You're free.
There's no easy thing.
Follow me, my people.
Living as a soldier.
Life's been pretty kind to me, come to think of it. I'm ill at ease here.
I must earn the people's faith. Speak to me another time. I'm on duty.
I vaguely remember this.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Shush your face.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it. I've no time for you now. Leave me be.
Fine.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
I ought to be heading home.
I must needs have poise.
My legs are stiff as boards. 'Twould be unwise to disobey. The overseer will show you no mercy.
Okie dokie.
This makes my hair stand on end.
Time for you to get to work.
Don't feel safe here.
Get to work, you rotten layabout. If that's not clear enough for you, ask the other vessels what to do. I've not the time to train you.
You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
Okay.
So tired. I've barely the vim to tie my boots.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap! Or that post.
Light work.
I suppose these are my just.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
None of my concern. What was the point of that tutorial? It's probably going to be a little loud.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You got to fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives! Get me out of here! Now!
You dare!
Observe your foes carefully and attack as the situation demands. Shields offer welcome protection from attacks. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for the clever combatant. When delivered...
Just gonna let it stumble away.
Are you unharmed?
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
God son it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here! Quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
You must jump. That is the only path forward.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. And learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Okay. Uh-oh. Stream's messing up. Oh. Ruh-roh. Game just crashed. It did not like that. Well, that's no good. Let us try this. Oh shit, I can't do any of that because I'm streaming. Well, we'll see if that fixes it. I don't know. I'll be right back, though. While I'm at it, hold on. Let's. That might help, right? Wants me to change my resolution, but fine. $14.40. Oh, if it makes me start over, I'm going to be really pissed.
Come this way. Let us flee.
Ow, fuck.
Halt! Halt, I say!
I wasn't ready. It's not fair. Gotta keep an eye on my stream, make sure I'm not dropping frames.
Come this way. Let us flee.
Run. I wasn't meant to fight them.
Halt, I say!
You must jump. That is the only path.
No.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn.
Don't just stand there, but shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. And learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Is it gonna crash? So far, so good. That might have done it. second I say something. Alright, I might just have to skip that fucking scene. It's obviously the game. The stream's doing great. Son of a bitch. My computer can't handle Dragon's Dogma 2. Alright, let's see if we can skip that scene.
Come this way. Let us flee.
Ow. Shoot me in the ass.
You must jump. That is the only path
Ah.
forward.
I can't skip. Looks like cutscenes are not for me.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me.
Coincidence.
Was it you then?
No.
The one who was riding on its back?
No.
'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
Nice.
Where exactly is this jail?
It's a little bit of
Anyway, I've never heard of
screen tear on my end.
There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it
Hope
be
it's
you
not
were
on
held in
your
the
end.
neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Where are you going?
I'm
I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
okay. I need materials, sir.
Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength flagging, imbibe a curative or have a bit of green wine.
Oh shit.
When one of the fiends comes in, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch.
Oh shit. I was busy
Random
looting.
attacks are more destructive, but will leave you vulnerable. So seize your... There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Nelv to see that. Where do you think you're going?
You shut
Can't
them.
just run off now.
I can't. Why would the developers put stuff here if they didn't want me to grab it? This dude can't do any damage.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Can I do a pawnless run? Is it possible? You will summon a new main pawn, a little companion who will accompany you throughout the adventure. What should they look like? Let's create new. Why do they look so manly? Or old. Need wifey material. Oh. 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 Whoa. Just kind of hot. Dude. Something's crashing. OBS. Stop, OBS. What's wrong with you? Fix yourself. Are you serious? Not making this easy, are they? I can't believe this. Well, my OBS just froze. Let me close OBS. All streams recording will be shut down. No. No. I'd just like you to fix yourself. Well, I can't see chat or the control panel, so whatever. When did it crash last? Oh yeah. Who's this? Oh, a hot chick? Yeah. Can we... No voice? No voice for pawns? Yes. Yes. Obedient. Devoted and dutiful. Do need a mage, right? One might argue. Ooh, what's her name? Girl. Lady Watts. Lady Anya. Good enough. All right, well.
Pawns are known as crossers of the rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this.
She's kind of thick.
When we return, it is our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn. And aught I learn beyond the rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then? Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say?
Isn't that how all games begin?
Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so.
Let me see if I can fix my OBS. This is gonna bother me. Yeah, fix chat. Okay. I think I got it.
Tis the name given to fate's chosen. Those destined to command the Pawn Legion and safeguard the world from the threat of the dragon. Even with your memories lost to you, I am afraid you cannot escape your fate. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
First assess the field, then act
It
accordingly.
isn't easy keeping the pantry stocked these days.
I can just steal stuff? Nice.
My legs are stiff as boards after training on the cruise.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Suppose I'd best be heading home.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
This looks as good a place as any. Or to polish up.
That's the only way to save, is that ends?
My
That's
gear for tomorrow.
ridiculous.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we...
Hoy there. You seem well tired.
Oh, it's a treasure
Tell you
chest.
what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Thanks, lady.
I'm in it now. Sense getting cold feet.
Hey, where'd you say you saw that treasure at?
Could have sworn I had ought to attend.
Alright, let's go to Melve. Oh, wait.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale.
Makes the master.
What do you got?
What are you up to?
What are you up to?
What are you up to?
Hail! You'll find no finer artisan in this domain.
Well, what do you got? What the fuck? Take your copper ore.
Same as the one afore it.
Don't mind me.
Well met.
Look at your bangs. Who did your bangs? Alright. How much money I got? $14.50. It's better than nothing.
Always a pleasure.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
It's Enrique. Pables.
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Alright, so yeah, we'll accept.
You've
whatever.
my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
Let us make haste, that no life may be lost on our account.
Where's my girl? Oh, look at you.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Good girl.
Where ought we to go now?
You are wise indeed to have sought my aid.
What? What are you talking about? I didn't talk to you. I don't think so. I think I'll wait. Just me and my girl.
We have found a material.
Can I set you up to just grab stuff as you see it? Is that a thing? Lady. Lady.
Pray, call upon me again another time.
Huh?
Where ought we to go now? I've nothing to share at present. I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
Alright, where are we going?
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'm freshly rested as we are. This battle ought to be in our favor. Stay with me. Wait right there.
Fuck. What the hell? Thank you. Thank you. Damn. Let me turn this down a bit. That's too low. Let me know. Coming? Come on, baby. Who are you torching?
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
That is true. I do like the way she thinks. Can I swim?
On another note, ought we not have an archer?
Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? I guess I can't swim.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Hey, get out of there. Oh, nice. Good for you. Okay, how do I get up there? How do I get up there?
I'll go and open the chest.
Yeah, I took care of it. How? Oh, how do we get over there? Well,
Arisen, we ought to heal ourselves while we've the chance. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there.
I don't like that it didn't make any noise. The hell?
Get down here, you feathered fiends! Who are you? You come to aid me. See. Feel an unknown face sent you to me.
The Arisen has been put to sleep! I shan't let them harm you.
Let me sleep. I'm tired.
Is that all of them?
Maybe.
You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be so fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I've the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
We'd best report back.
How do I leveled up a few times. I have a character sheet. No. Does it just automatically level me up or what? It is hot as shit in my room. It's like 84 degrees in here. Alright, now I got lost. Where are we going? Where you at, lady? Oh. The old teleport in front of me. Perfect. 500 gold. We are rich. Think they'll be mad if I kill it? I'll hold off. But when I come out of town, if you're still here...
So this is Merv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see. Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory. When the Arisen appears, so too does the dragon. 'Tis an immutable truth of this world.
Pitiable Arisen.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please.
What you got? Shit's expensive.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Sir, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Not buying?
No.
That's just as well.
Did you see the
Better to be
prices?
selective than wasteful.
No, it's just too expensive. Can't afford it. Why don't you do something to get that? Talk him down.
There's ought to be said, peace and quiet.
Shackled by a foul curse and robbed of all memory.
Look at that face.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
What are we looking for? Fuck. Just crashed again. Oh, I swear. This might be why I only did like 3 hours of this game before. Oh. Oh, goody.
Sets
What was I supposed to do? Oh, just look around. Get those visions.
Not much going on.
Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Please don't crash it. Is this just a vision? Or a memory?
Retreat!
I don't know who that is.
From this moment forth, thou art arisen, charge and all.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this.
Shit, sorry.
You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. You hung on and by some miracle survived.
You don't say. I seem to have become arisen.
Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
Nope.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then.
Yes.
Mayhap you will visit me again someday.
Maybe.
Till then, take care. Arisen.
She's feeling a certain way, eh?
Ah, excellent.
Oh, thirsty girl.
You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you truly are arisen, you will be received with open arms. Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
All right.
Shall we seek some answers?
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way.
Oh, stop.
Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it.
I think you have some bad parents, if that's the case.
But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine.
Well, you should go home
I'd be
then.
ashamed to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But
Yeah.
what more can I do?
Well, you're young. You'll learn.
Suppose there's naught else to be done but make for home.
Yep.
Mayhap I'll browse the shops before I leave. See if I can't find aught else to take back with me. My head hurts just thinking.
Bad little kid. I have daughters. I know when they're conniving.
My head hurts.
This might contain useful information.
What? What will?
What should I do?
I couldn't live with myself.
don't know what to do.
Perhaps this theorem will provide some insight.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant, are we?
I don't know what that is. Ooh. What? Really? Well, let's sell something. Oh, wow. How much were those worth? Ooh. That would help her out quite a bit. Now, do I have something to sell? 290. What if... She needs to do better at, collecting.
Always a pleasure.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment to use.
Well...
What am I to do? You really ought to have returned.
What should I do?
Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it. Yet before we
My head hurts just thinking about it.
live with myself. Perhaps I ought to learn a new.
What's going on out there?
My head hurts just thinking about it.
I did not anticipate. I'm in no hurry to leave.
I don't know what to do.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for it. That place puts my ears. Yep.
This big guy.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did.
I don't remember who that is.
I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild?
I'm not, kind sir.
Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well.
Thank you.
There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Okay.
to do?
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
I think I'm okay with my vocation. $300 fucking gold. Oh, I have more money. I can go buy that thing for her.
Always a pleasure.
So this is where you've been.
What the fuck?
Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
I was about to do something.
We may benefit from pursuing the information.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant, are we?
What else you got?
Always
Okay.
a pleasure.
I think that's good. It's better.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself. I wish this town not be here.
This map's a little hard to get used to. Nice.
He really ought to have returned by now.
Alright. I need to go smoke. I'll be right back.
Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
Not much going on.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Not much going on.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Now, where was I headed? Perhaps a stroll through town. See what I can find.
Not much going on.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
What am I to do?
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
Could have sworn I had ought to attend to.
Can't help but talk in a whisper when I'm here.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
No pay, and not a moment's rest.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper
Let's see.
meal.
Where to next?
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
Always the same, day after day. Just how I like it.
We scholars must gird ourselves with knowledge. What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
Feels eerie with no one about. Now,
what am I to
was I
do?
headed?
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
'Tisn't easy keeping the pantry stocked these days.
Busy with their own affairs.
Just one last push, and I'll be done for the day.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Can't remember the last time I had a proper meal.
How lovely. I'll have to remember this place.
Another day, another adventure.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
I've a nose for rumors of every ilk.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Feels eerie with no one about.
Just one last push, and I'll be done for the day.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
I wish to astound, not
Time to
merely
head to market, methinks.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
What was it I had planned for the morrow?
Got to keep my arms strong and my mind sharp.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Should I trace life to its source, what
Just
might
one
I
last
find?
push, and I'll be done for the day.
There's adventure to be had.
Ought
if
to
one-
set
am
my
I to
nose to
do?
the ground.
He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. But that place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Alright.
When life gets overwhelming.
You come here?
Always a fresh breeze. I can do Bradley's very soaking the tongue. Can't help but talking away when I'm here.
What's going on? Whoever's my replacement's in for a boot up the arse. Keep my arms strong and my mind sharp.
I'll learn the point I need. Everyone's busy with their own affairs, I see. Here's hoping for a decent haul.
Glad they don't mind.
Glad to while away an afternoon. He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end.
I feel my age every time I raise my hammer.
I think the ghost doesn't want to keep my door shut. Just opened it for the second time. Alright.
Gotta fix this up proper.
Didn't you hear me? The watchhead's waiting. Follow me to the village entrance.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you.
Yes.
First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare?
So you weren't gonna let me answer? I guess I'm ready.
Good. Then let us be on our way.
Trying to fake me out.
What's more, we've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
Who's the thief?
Just the got goblins! The Arisen has been drenched! and I will heal you with my magics. Wait a moment.
Nice. Ouch.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, but they are not dealt with lightly. Let's hope you're not one of them.
You're welcome. Get off of her.
I shan't let them harm you. Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us sort of use.
Well, look at all this.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
Look, almost missed 100 bones. Is this where we're going or what? Lead the way.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Oh, I will.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
"'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I would make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
I heard you were talking shit.
Mind, I have time for a citizen in need.
This is generally used as a material.
I haven't gotten anything good from a chest.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Shit. My bad. My bad. My bad. I just wanted to smash this.
I am not long for this world.
Nice. Ogre's Lord. See what that's about. Whether cast a spell upon being read. Doesn't give more magic, invokes high 11, a lightning spell. Let's save that. It's one-time use, right? I'm assuming.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
You think so? Okay. I don't know what that just did, but... Okay. Oh, I don't want arrows. Because they'll probably sell. Cool. Alright, where are we going? What the hell is that?
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Okay. No. I have everyone I need. That girl over there. She's who my heart belongs to.
Goblins, master!
Ow. Who threw that? What are you doing?
Tis a fair reward. We cannot complain.
What, from a strawberry? You could complain. I think it's a friend of his.
My curative magic's at your disposal. Wait a moment. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
What was that for?
The Arisen has been put to sleep! Arisen! Are you alright?
Thank you, my lady.
Dare I say it? Mayhap this time you used your lantern, Master.
I don't know how to do that, lady.
Would that such tranquility could last.
Alright, sorry. Kid distracted me. Does it just like... Is it written in the story that it's dark right now? Or does the... If I just waited, it would turn light out? Hey, figured it out.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last. Skeletons! There!
Where?
That was superb, Arisen. Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Oh shit, I can equip skills. Uh-oh. What happened? Son of a bitch. No. Why? It's like the 4th or 5th time it's crashed. Alright. Come on. Big money. When did save last? Please don't crash.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Okay. Okay.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side.
Yes.
In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Yes.
Where ought we to go now?
Good. Let us make for the capital.
Is your pack slowing you down, Master? Pray, bear in mind that you can only carry so much by yourself.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I am getting there. Who are you? Hi.
Restoration and reinforcement are the purview of a mage. You'll be safe in my care, Arisen.
What's wrong with your eyes? No. We're full at the moment. Move.
What's this? We're trapped. Aye! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
Cyclops! Pray, be on your guard. Arisen! Are
Ouch.
you alright?
No, that hurt. Damn.
'Tis a foe worthy of caution. Lord say our best.
Lady, I need your help. Oh, damn.
We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage.
Oh, right in the dick.
Fall back!
Get off of her. What the fuck? Damn.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Point right there. It seems we have enraged our foe. To inform the people of...
You have my gratitude, sir. Could seem I misjudged you.
What do you mean? I thought we were fine.
I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now.
What?
I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well.
No, I was fine. I was
Of course,
okay with
if you'd
it.
rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart.
Wow.
It is your decision.
Do I have to make it now?
On another note, we've not counted a thief among our number for some time.
Just making sure. Making sure he's really dead. Never be too sure.
Pray, have patience with me, Master.
Oh,
I've
you're
shared
fine.
all I know.
How do I?
I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us?
I could. After this small break. Alright, I'm back. Let's progress the story. We'll accompany
Very well.
them.
Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Alright.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, this bitch is heavy. Lady. All right, let's go.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
I could probably skip this, but I don't really want to.
Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Yeah, probably. We'll wait till we get to the capital. Who this? Swear if you touch her.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Of course you do.
That's it. I've had enough.
We've got goblins! I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Well fought, Arisen. Well done, Master.
Yeah, let me get
Since we
this.
drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I gotta collect this. Gotta collect my wares.
We have found a material.
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
Sorry, I have my window open, so you're gonna hear cars every now and again.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first, 'twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen.
That's not true.
That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender.
Does that look like a pretender to you? I mean, look at that guy.
You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed.
Sure.
You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen.
Wish there was an option to proceed the dialogue.
The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the castle's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in a tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion, and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
$6,000 gold. Hot damn.
Places such as this depend upon my visit.
Both Vermund and Bertati regard the Scourge of the Dragon as a matter of the utmost priority should the baleful creature alight on either side of the border. Both nations are sworn to provide aid as well as to assist in the evacuation of the populace and with scouting missions as needed. In such an event, all troops are expected to put aside any disagreements of faith or culture and devote themselves wholeheartedly to their duty.
The deep pain can rattle me still.
You have no right.
Calm down. Calm down, guys. Jeez, there's an accident. Relax. scared me. Made me think I was in trouble.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Well, then what? Go.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
Doesn't help that they're staring at him.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Oh, okay.
Ah! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell.
I'm ready for patrol. But not at the expense of my duty.
Not much has changed in time ago. A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Where are you at?
I've a nose for rumors of every ilk.
You know,
I've not trained.
I do have it on casual mode, so the probably doesn't really matter how much I'm carrying.
Would that all my days were so tranquil.
Good heavens!
Each day is the same as
Thank this job, this.
tell you. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off a hermit.
Surely we can draw a larger crowd than that. If I sleep on my world.
Maybe it does. Maybe that's why my health sucks.
This really is fine craftsmanship. This part's a little different as well. Fancy a look at my wares?
Yes.
The hours seem to fly when I'm
Might as well take a look while you're here.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths.
Hello. My bad. OBS crashed. Look at that. I think the game crashed as well, but well, give me a minute here. The game is doing its thing. Guess it's sending a crash report. What a shitty stream this has been. I apologize. I wonder, is this a problem that this game has? I mean, I don't doubt that it's probably my computer, but just reset it. It's still running.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
What are you talking about? Where's the lady? Oh, there you are. What were we doing? We were talking to this guy. Right? We were talking to someone.
Ought I go and look for her? Ah, but the shop.
I'll run the shop. You go look.
My apologies, sir. I confess, I'm a bit out of sorts today. 'Tis concern for my granddaughter that plagues me. She heard aught of a medicament brewed only in the village of Melve, and thought I might have need of some. Said she'd go to spare me the journey, and was out the door afore I could think to stop her. Did she even bring the gold for it? I know she has a little coin of her own, but 'tisn't like to be enough. I'm of half a mind to go after her, but
you should.
I can't leave my shop unattended. Oh, heavens fend! That girl's rashness shall be the death of me.
If this game was different, it would let me just look over the shop and let him go.
But you didn't come here to have an old man prattle your ears off, I expect. What can I do for you, sir?
What is this? An intricate curio sold by a merchant who deals in such trinkets. Something small can be stored within the internal compartment.
Do come again.
Not.
buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Swapping stories is one of life's great
Pleasant breeze.
I've no need of misers in my orders. It's been a hard day.
The hell?
Mayhap, if I hang about, someone will buy on. This really is fine craftsmanship.
There we go.
This part's a little different as well.
Sorry. 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 I said sorry. Jesus.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember, misers die early deaths.
You know where I
Hope
need to go
see you
to?
again.
I need to go to the inn. Where's the inn at?
Well met, son. How might I be of
Probably that little bed. Right here.
I'll have an early supper. Lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.
Everything's rotted. Let's go ahead and rest.
We must rest.
Yes.
Though the sun is still up.
We must. Shut up.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Tis busy out today.
Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow.
bunch of dullards, the lot.
The other day I arrived at the border checkpoint only to realize I'd left my entry permit back at the inn. What? Ended up having to make the trip back, so I was late for the delivery. When I complained to a fellow driver about it, he said next time I ought to use a Beastrin mask. Seems Batal favors its Beastrin residents, so they get through without the hassle of a permit. Might be worth keeping a disguise to hand just in case.
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the... You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated...
I should keep one on me, right?
to the foremost hospitality... in all Vernworth.
What? Fine, we won't take one. I don't care. I don't care.
Much obliged. Peruse at your leisure.
I don't sense thinking too linear.
I've been here some dead on my front. I haven't forgot much to do yet.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Say, wait for someone to come along.
Yeah, I always seem to fly when I'm here.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Don't mind me.
This is generally used as a material. Good day, sir.
The monster's
Do
really
it so far,
scary.
man. Where to now?
I've never seen one.
Mayhap I shall find myself.
What should I get up to today?
Stomach growling. Time for an early
I wonder if it's
One day, I'll have an early supper.
washes all my troubles clean away.
Okay. That's not the way to go.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fuck. Well. That wasn't the optimal thing to do. Ooh, a full day in this world equates to 48 minutes in yours. Okay.
Got to sell that rousing one in town.
A treasure chest. Shall we see? If we can't make our way over to it?
Need anything?
I'll feel a sight better once I've had my dinner.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. We have found a material. I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals. Pray, allow me to open your chest.
I'll take the knife. But unsavory. Fell it. Methinks I've earned a rest.
Now I have to go to market on top of all else.
Right, that's one order done.
I've knows for rumours of every ilk.
Wonder what rumours they have.
Only care I have is how to
the rose
spend
outside?
what I have on my...
What did he say his name was again? Ah, Humphrey. The lad's in Vermouth now. He's eager. I'll give him that. Expedition, sword drills, say the word and he'll join.
Oi there, friend! Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, But now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melv again.
Alright, my stream's acting up. I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a day. Encoding overloaded. Anyway, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. I'll do something. I don't know. Probably not this. But we'll see. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Only trouble is, there are still monsters
Let's finish
around.
this up real quick.
And that's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melv. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you, don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see, in case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all.
Well, that's nice.
Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Alright. I'll catch you guys next time. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by if you did. Yeah. Alright. Later.